The red button. You talk about being on this journey. You know there's a red button, right? There's a red button every time you get to a new level in life. After you then went through the ups and downs and everything like that, you know you have to move forward. You know you have to be like a person who works at UPS or FedEx. And you got to push that envelope. You got to listen. If you scared, go to church. Not for real. If you scared, if you like, go to church. That's what I suggest. Now, it's real simple, bro. It's either you with it or you're not. And this is the beautiful part about whether or not, like, you know what I'm saying, one will realize, like, when it's time to move on. Because, I'm not gonna lie, if you keep putting in the work to move forward, certain things in your life will start to disappear. There'll be less and less of these low vibrational thoughts, feelings, emotions, and you gotta step up. You gotta step into your authority. You gotta step into your light. See, the thing about it, bro, is like, you can't wait until life decides to press the red button. Now, the red button, it can mean a lot of things. Back like a few months ago when Drake and Kendrick was in that beef, what did Drake said? He said, you know what, I'm about to press the red button. And that's pretty much, you know, the nuclear weapon, you feel me? I'm just gonna let it loose because, you know, I'm in a war right now. Y'all wanna play with me, I'm gonna press this red button. And it's gonna be over with. See, we're in a spiritual warfare. It's all spiritual. And it is warfare. Even though you don't see people passing away and crazy wild things, we're talking about mentally, we're talking about emotionally. Shit, we're talking even on a biological scale, there's biological warfare that goes on. With what they put in the air, with what they put in the food, all of this, bro. So whenever we are going through spiritual warfare, we're going through this thing, at some point in time, we got to put our best foot forward. And we have to press the red button. Not in a sense where we're just going to go chaotic and go crazy and, you know what I'm saying? But we talk about just putting our best foot forward, pushing the envelope. I want to get to a point where when we can look at perfection as elementary, simple. See, if you're scared to press the red button, I'll tell you what's about to happen. God is going to press that red button, bro. And whatever relationships you thought you had was lit, whatever job you thought you had was lit, whatever living situation you thought was lit, all that shit's gonna be over with, bro. And now you have to move on. This is why it's a spiritual journey. This is why I can make videos every day. I can make multiple videos every day. Because this journey is so complex. I found out about, because I'm not gonna hold you, bro. You can't be scared to be great. How you putting in all this work, putting in all this energy, retaining your energy, you know, not giving attention to, you know, the females that will come with the success, when you're totally in the zone, when you're in monk mode, bro, you know you still have to keep going. You can be a better version of yourself tomorrow. You can be a better version of yourself right now. You got to be willing to let go. Press the button before God do. Because that's what happened with me. I was afraid to press the red button. I was afraid to put 110% faith in God. I didn't have, like, for some reason, I was playing it safe. I was playing it safe for the beginning of this year. Like, I was still doing what I had to do. But, you know, I did one thing that kind of was like, you know what I'm saying? That's a little bit life-changing. Started school and stuff like that. You know, I did that, but still yet, before my job, you know, essentially laid me off, I was supposed to leave. I was supposed to leave, and I was supposed to trust in God. And I didn't know how, like, because the thing about it, bro, is like, I'm kind of like, you know, I always land on my feet, bro. Me and OJ, we have that in common. We always land on our feet. When my back is against the wall, I figure something out. And I figure it out because I have God with me. And I talk to God. See, the thing about it, bro, you can't wait for life to happen. You need to make life happen. Now, I'm not telling you right now to, you know, blindly quit your job, but you have to have some type of faith. If you know you're in a situation, whether it's a job situation, or if you know you're in a relationship where you know you're putting in 110% effort and she's just putting in 20%, and then occasionally your reward is supposed to be pussy, but then even when you do it, you're not even hitting it right. You're selling yourself short. Some of y'all have to press the red button on some of y'all relationships. And that's the thing, bro. That's been the theme with me, bro. It's like, when you're on the journey, bro, and when you're tapped in, like, it's almost like, again, you're talking to God. Like, you like, yo, God, I want to do this. I want to change my life. I want to change my life. I want to have a better vision. I want to have a better lifestyle. And God is like, okay, I got you. Just pivot. Now you have to let go of whatever the fuck you was doing before and start planning before you even let go. Definitely start planning. See, the thing about it, bro, is like, there's always going to be an event in life that happens, and you have to adjust regardless of what happens. Breaking up, leaving a job, graduating, you know, or even, again, being in a relationship where both of y'all have grown to just to be mature and to say, you know what, this is just not working out. You gotta press that red button, bro. You gotta be the best version of yourself. God pressed that red button in my life, and it was a wake-up call. Because guess what? I already know there's going to be a whole lot more, you know what I'm saying, situations that I'm going to be in, and I have to be proactive and just be ready for it. Be ready to step up in a new position or whatever it is, a new position of leadership. Or a new mindset. So when I do go to date next time, I'm not just looking for a low vibrational or just like simple things, simple needs. I done cultivated myself and cultivated my energy to the point where I could put myself in rooms that have people who are high frequency. If you never want to deal with a girl that you probably dealt with in the past, that was probably your ex, or probably that was just, you know, always playing the mind games or always playing like they spiritual, this, that, and the third. If you don't ever want to deal with them again, bro, you got to make sure you deal with yourself. You got to make sure that you are cleansed from within. You got to make sure that your frequency, that your magnetism, that your electricity that's flowing through your body is for real. because that's the only way you'll be able to get into these doors where where you will actually meet goddesses on the face of this planet that's not playing around and that's ready to connect with you. It's real goddesses out there right now that's ready to connect with you. And on top of that, those goddesses, they not even looking for relationships. They're not even looking for a man. So again, we gotta understand, like, because everything happens, it's gonna be a moment in time when stuff does happen, but it's from my experience at least, nothing is permanent. Things change day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, decade by decade, century by century. Things change. Things ain't gonna stay the same. So try to be proactive, bro. Try to get things going before life gets hard and now you're forced to get things going. You feel me? Don't be like me and wait until God say, you know what, bro? I see you raising your frequency and raising your vibration. You say that you believe in yourself because again, God has been watching me and God knows. You feel me? God is like, bro, you claim that you're okay. I see you. You're retaining your energy. You're doing what you got to do. You're renewing your mind. You're open to this new message. And I think that's probably what happened, bro. I think God was like, you know what, bro? Because when you deal with business is going to happen regardless. They only look at you as a number. They don't even really look at you as a human being. Nigga, I checked my mail today, and how about the job that laid me off sent me something in the mail, talk some happy birthday from the place I was working at. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm just a number. When I put myself in that position like that, and that's what I'm saying. This is why I'm going to school to get to get certified so I can work for myself. Sure, I might work with a company or two, but I like entrepreneurship is the wave, bro. Y'all see what's going on with inflation? $100 is like $25 now. You get 100. You go to the store right now, bro. I don't went to the store. I went to the supermarket. I left the supermarket with 3 items. Paid $27. 3 items. I'm talking about. I think I bought some goddamn a veggie pizza, some bananas, an apple. I mean, like maybe 3 apples and some lemons. $27. Damn near $30. Inflation. All of this shit, dog. Listen, the value of the dollar and everything, and when you talk about like just the matrix in itself, bro, like this system alone, it's crumbling, bro. It's always gonna go through some type of inflation, or as we go on, like the value of the dollar is gonna get lower and lower. So you know how much more harder you gonna have to work just to provide money to get groceries, bro. This is why you should be focusing on yourself. You should be focusing on being abundant. Focusing on being abundant, bro. See, when we talk about the MGT energy, what is the MGT energy? It's when you work on yourself every day. MGT energy. You work on yourself every day. You find a way to get better every day. All the miscellaneous stuff and wanting to have fun and everything like that, bro. Like, dog, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I actually been having fun in my spiritual journey, like by myself, being on monk mode. But bro, like, even having fun and all that shit with people and going out or doing whatever, first of all, it's always gonna be there. It ain't going nowhere. They want to make money off people who go to the clubs and who go out and to watch the game and all of that. Like, all that shit's always gonna be there, bro. I'd rather y'all stop half stepping Because that's what happens, bro. People be half stepping, bro. They be like, okay, I get this check this week. All right, cool. I got a decent check. I'm finna this weekend. I'm finna step out. I'm finna do what I do. X, Y, Z. But then after that, I can't do nothing next week because now such and such. Or I gotta put money aside for this and that. Niggas is half stepping. How you half stepping turning up? Why half step? If you gonna turn up all the way. Make sure you is financially set to the point where it's like, if you go out this weekend, like, you still gonna be straight for the week. And you could probably make that money back. See, I'm slowly but surely learning about entrepreneurship, and I'm understanding, like, if you want to work, and I'm not trying to make this about a money thing or anything, because, at the end of the day, all this does tie into the human experience and the spiritual journey. But we have to be real about the situation, bro. It starts in the mental. It starts with what you want, what you truly want. Do you truly want to just half step, pump fake, every now and then get a freebie layup because it's free, and now you don't even have to work on playing a full game and shit. The game is not even playing, and you over there laying the ball up. That shit don't even really count. Dealing with these miscellaneous ass relationships and side missions. Like, how many side missions are you gonna keep doing? Like this, like, life is like a video game. So it's like, how many side missions are you going to be doing that's going to just drain your energy? And now all of a sudden you starting over. You have to start over a level every single time. Press the red button before God does it. Or before life happens. Because they're like, when we talk about pressing, it's kind of like, I remember when I was a kid growing up in Miami, and my parents, and like, we all went out to, like, we went on a vacation, right? And when we went out on this vacation, it was a hotel and everything. Of course, they had the pool outside. And I remember I was young as hell. I was young. And of course, you had the 6 feet with the pool, and then you had the 3 feet. I was always playing in the 3 feet. Some random kid was just being mean as fuck, and he was running around and pushing kids in the pool. Me personally, I was scared to jump in the 6 feet because I didn't know. I learned how to swim at a young age, even back then. Like, cause they had like summer camp and shit. So of course, I learned the basics, but I never said, nah, I'm not, nah, I can't do it, bro. Like, it's like, I never said I'm just gonna do it just because, yeah, I had the training. Like, I was scared. I didn't want to jump in the 6 feet. So I'm standing by the pool, standing by the 6 feet, just looking at it. It's like, dang, look at everybody in the 6 feet. That same kid that I mentioned earlier came behind me, nudged me, pushed me in the pool. I fall in the pool. And at first I was pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, da da da. It's like, I'm pissed off. I'm mad as fuck. Like, yo, like, nigga, what if I drown? I gather myself, put my hands on the side of where the side of the pool is at, so I can get to safety. And I looked at homeboy. I'm like, bro, you fucked up. Like, I don't like you, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like a little bit older than me, but we was all still kids. And I seen him do that to other kids and shit. But then something kind of came over me. I was like, wait, hold on, wait. I'm still in the 6 feet. Let me swim from this side to that side. And I realized this whole time I actually could swim in 6 feet. I had the training, but when it came to actually happening, like it playing out in real life, I was scared. But guess what? Somebody gave me that push. Or somebody pushed the red, like in that case, that was like somebody pushing the red button, like, nigga, go. What you staring at the shit for? What you staring at the water for? You scared of it? You practiced in it before. Now, I'm pretty sure that kid got his karma because I low key kind of was mad at him, but then again, I wasn't because I'm like, well, damn, if that didn't happen, I probably would still be swimming around in 3 feet. So I say all that to say this, bro. You don't want to wait for somebody to force you into a situation, or you don't want to have somebody look at your potential and try to press the red button for you. You may not be as lucky as me. You might motherfucking drown, nigga. So you better be you better be careful, nigga. That red button, man. And the red button can mean a plethora of things. It could be, all right, God presses the red button, and then all of a sudden, let's say if you still live with your parents and stuff, all of a sudden, your mom comes in and says, "Hey, we have to move to Switzerland." Instant culture shock. You're like, "What the fuck? What the hell is Switzerland? Why do we have to go? What happened?" Oh, the economy, some crazy shit happened, and your cousins did this, and now we got property here. God done pressed the red button, and now you scrambling like, well, what the fuck? You got to be ready at all times. Life, when we talk about these situations and everything, we talk about just like we live in a certain cycle and pattern that we think is gonna be like until we leave this planet, but shit changes all the time. It really do. So with that being said, bro, just be ready, bro. Be aware, be conscious, know when, you know what I'm saying, like if something does happen and you happen to not like see it coming type shit, like just don't panic, bro. You don't have to panic. You could be strategic. You could be strategic like Kendrick Lamar. He had a red button too, which was they not like us. But instead of him even talking about the red button, he was just spiritually in tune the whole time, like with the culture, with certain things that he said in 616 in LA. He said some real um, esoteric knowledge in that verse. You could tell he was tapped in with God, and he was right. He probably was. God was probably like, "Shit, nigga, like we could tap the red button at the same time, nigga. Like what? What you want to do? Meet the Grams? They not like us. What you trying to do?" This is that spiritual warfare, bro. We just gotta stay aware. Now I know some of y'all probably thinking like, what the hell do I have on right now? Like, what the hell is this? This is my drip, okay? I first came out with this maybe 2 years ago when I was in a situation where God or somebody had pressed the red button in my life, and within 5 days I had to find somewhere else to live. No, there's no actually, bro. Well, that was a situation that happened, but prior to that, there was a situation that happened where, if y'all know, if MGT OGs, y'all know what's up. Like with the first person I was like rooming with, that shit was a weird situation. It was weird as fuck. So once I got out of that, I remember I was in a new environment, and I remember making that video, and I was just talking about like just so many, there's so many changes, and I embrace it. I actually embrace it, dog. I love it. You know, um, if you stay in tuned, you won't be surprised about anything, bro. Like you're just gonna look at stuff and be like, well, am I really surprised that this happened? Okay, whatever. I know this is just a test. It's a moment in time. I'm not even gonna pay no attention. So, with that being said, bro, you know, just stay in tune, bro. Stay in tune. It's gonna be a wild ride. Make this shit fun. Talk to God. Make out of a situation when you have the opportunity and the time to do it. Take advantage of that time, bro. For real, take advantage of the time, dog, because before you know it, you're gonna be super busy. Before you know it, you're probably gonna have a whole family. Before you know it, you wouldn't even have time to really have time for yourself. So if you happen to be by yourself, if you happen to be in monk mode right now, bro, like, bro, take advantage of the time. Prepare yourself, prepare your mind, train yourself, train your mind. You know, wake up at a certain time and make a schedule for yourself if you don't have a schedule yet. Prepare yourself. Get in that right type of energy. Make every day count. Make everything that you do count. And before you know it, bro, like everything will happen when it needs to happen, and everything will be all right, bro. You're gonna have a phenomenal time on the spiritual journey. Just stay tapped in, bro. So without saying too much, man, I'm finna take my sip of water. I gotta get back to doing that. I haven't actually been using my iPad to record. I either use my phone or my iPad. When I have my phone, it's more nostalgic because that's how I started out my videos first when I was dropping my videos. First talking about my spiritual journey, I would walk with my phone and everything. But I recently just started using my iPad again. I can do hand gestures and shit, and y'all can see me drink some water. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna say, hey, the plastic is bad. You gotta listen. You speak to your water, you transmute that energy within that water. You speak positivity over it, have that MGT energy, you good, because you work on yourself every day. But yeah, without saying too much, bro, MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr, and I'm backing in with another one. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. If you made it to the end of this video, you the GOAT, bro. I appreciate y'all coming through. Remember, just be aware of just everything that happens in your life with the changes and stuff. If there's a part of you that you probably been holding back, don't be afraid to let it out, bro. Like, just, you know what I'm saying, just be you. The world is probably waiting on the type of energy you possess from within. You know what I'm saying? So just be you. And when I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself too, bro. You feel me? Like, I always gotta just take heed that, like, I know I've probably been holding back a lot. So it's like I'm continuing, since God said, you know what, you was taking too long, nigga, get the fuck out of there. You feel me? So it's cool. Like, me, I'm cool with God. I'm not mad. I'm not mad that that happened. And I'm happy as fuck because who knows, I probably would have still been at that job if that didn't happen. You feel me? I wasn't really fulfilling my purpose, and that job took up too much of my time and energy and then it didn't pay me what, you know, the time and energy I put in. So it was kind of, I felt like I was stuck. And I actually, and this is what you have to realize too, bro. Like, you realize your situation when you're really single, when you're by yourself. If you got a girlfriend, bro, they don't give a fuck. As long as you can provide the little food, weed, or whatever the fuck y'all like to do, women don't really care about that. They just care about the end goal. You feel me? Not all women, but, you know, some women, or at least some of the women that I came across, like, You know, they will actually say, "Oh, money isn't anything," or "You don't. It doesn't matter. You just keep working on yourself. Just keep having the drive." Da da da. But money's not important. Money's important. It's important. It's important for us as men to provide. So like when you're by yourself and you're single and you're going through what you're going through, you see like, oh shit, like damn, this shit is real. You're not going to work saying like, okay, yeah, I got a chick at the crib, da da da. Yeah, once I get this check, yeah, we out. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. What you should be focusing on is, damn, once I get this check, I gotta invest it so I can hurry up and leave this job. So I don't have to keep pump faking or half stepping into living how I want to live. Like you want to live all the way, bro. Full throttle. All right. So with that being said, bro, I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video. I just had to add that last little part in. Listen, bro, I could drop a whole hour fucking video, bro. I can, but I just choose to. I understand how people's attention span ain't too long. So without further ado, thank you for your time. I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace.